And hello, my friend. You have reached another Thursday edition of Collection Connection, the game that's just an excuse to talk about records. If you want to know how we play and how you can play, check the description. So, on Monday, Eric hit me with Crowded House, the first Crowded House album, which happens to be one of my very favorite bands. And so I have the benefit of knowing quite a bit about them without having to do a ton of research necessarily. My knee-jerk connection that I wanted to make was one that I'd been thinking of because he chose somebody's first record, which I have, was to choose the Shelfmate, which would have been the Cult Electric, where they would sit together on the shelf. And then I remembered that I actually have all the special edition reissues from a few years ago of the whole Crowded House catalog, which came in DVD size cases, which don't actually fit on these shelves, so technically it doesn't actually sit next to the Cult anymore. It sits down on the floor down there, or on the lowest shelf. But what I do know is that their debut album was produced by Mitchell Froom, and today, in 2021, just a couple of short weeks ago, Crowded House issued a brand new record, their first in 10 years, and it is called Dreamers Are Waiting. And the band has changed the lineup a little bit. Neil Finn and Nick Seymour are still there from the beginning, but now drums are handled by his son, Neil's son, Elroy Finn, and some guitar and vocals are also courtesy of his other son, Liam Finn. And the last member of the current band is Mitchell Froom. So Mitchell Froom is, at least for this album, a member of Crowded House. So I try to think of another band where the producer of an earlier album became a member of that band. What I came up with is that Atticus Ross has produced several albums for Nine Inch Nails. And the only one that I have that has Atticus Ross as credited as a producer is Hesitation Marks. So Nine Inch Nails, Hesitation Marks. This is a fancy little edition in a book. I think the actual regular cover looks a little different. It'll pop up in the graphic. Atticus Ross had produced since With Teeth, I believe, so since about 2005 or so. He has been producing with Trent Reznor and Alan Moulding, ex of Depeche Mode. I think I got that name right. Nine Inch Nails records. And in 2016, he became an official member of Nine Inch Nails. So Nine Inch Nails is now Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. And they've only put out a few EPs since he's been an official member. But yeah, he's in the band now. Hesitation Marks, it's got a great title. It's got the most Nine Inch Nails of titles. And I think I'm not supposed to talk about what on YouTube what those are, but if you don't know what Hesitation Marks are, you can Google that. Very dark, very Nine Inch Nails. But that said, this album is kind of the lightest Nine Inch Nails album I have. I have kind of a spotty collection. I've got the first few, and then none until Hesitation Marks. Like I said, I don't have anything from With Teeth up until Hesitation Marks. But it feels more informed by his film work, Trent Reznor's film work, and doesn't have the torment sort of his earlier works. It's still got a weariness about it. It's still very weary music. But yeah, it's wow. I just drew a blank. Sorry about that. Yeah, even though it's got a song, Everything, which is a song that a lot of Nine Inch Nails stalwarts really hate. It's about as upbeat a thing as he's ever done. It's still a little dark, but yeah, it's more just kind of a world-weary album. It's still got all the tunefulness. I think Nine Inch Nails, in spite of being, the spark of industrial music, really, was always very tuneful. That's always what appealed to me about them from the get-go, since 1989 when Pretty Hate Machine came out. And I enjoyed it. I can't say that I listened to it a ton, but Copy of a was a good song that caught a lot of people's ear in the household here, and it's really easy to listen to. It's kind of a chill Nine Inch Nails record. So it's still got the darkness, but yeah, I guess that's mostly what I have to say. So my connection is a producer of a record who later joined the band. Cried a House with Mitchell Froom. Nine Inch Nails is Atticus Ross. And so I will throw that back to Eric and look for his response on his channel, Plastic Soundwave Cult, on Monday. And everyone else for watching, who was watching. I'm just going to say watching a lot of times. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.